Today we are going to be filming a video like we normally do, and I'm gonna do a Bob Ross painting. So we got Bob Ross here, and we're gonna be doing Towering Peaks. We're gonna be doing that, but here's the catch. Everyone does Bob Ross videos and then they put a little spin on it. My spin is that I don't have any of the correct utensils, like at all. We see here, this is my canvas, which is just a piece of paper and then some scrap pieces of paper underneath. A really old folder. We got some chicken noodles, popping it up. We have some tissues. I don't know what they're for. We have, of course, some nice water. And then we have our paints. We have this like dollar store painting stuff. Some of them have been used, some of them haven't. And a brush that is really falling apart. And that's our only, this is our only brush. We're gonna be using this for every single thing. We might have to use our fingers and these. And these paints are very bad. The only good paints I have is these paints here, and I kind of threw out the rest of them. So we have to try and do this. Yeah. So let's try and do Bob Ross. So, I'm just gonna open up these first. I don't even know if we're gonna be using these. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also have this, because this has a larger variety of colors, so if we're missing some, we can just use this. Oh, and I bent my nail trying to get this open. Oh, we got it. We got this open. Yay. It's a color. We only got yellow and white. Oh my gosh. Oh, I bent my nail. Oh, there we go. And we got white now. Good white. So let's start the video. So, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know where to sit this. I guess I'll just sit it down here. We're just gonna skip forward a bit.
That you need to do this painting with me, and they'll come across in the same
titanium
order.
white.
I have them on the palette, starting with a titanium white and working all the way around. While they're doing that, let's go on up here and talk a second. This is an 18 by 24 canvas. This is a double primed pre-stretched
This is definitely not
canvas.
18 by 4.
And I've covered it with a nice thin even coat of the liquid
I might
white,
go
which makes it wet, makes it slick. It allows us to actually blend color right here on the canvas. So we have that ready. So let's get together and let's do a fantastic painting.
Yes.
I'm going to start off today with a small amount of phthalo blue.
Phthalo blue.
And we'll just take and pull a little bit out.
Okay, the closest I have is really light blue.
That assures a nice even distribution of color all the way through the brush. Just tap it. Just tap like so. Just go right up here.
Rub it. Just rub it.
Let's start right up in here, and we'll use little crisscross strokes.
Let's hope this works.
Just make little X's. And let's put in a happy little cloud.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's try using tissue.
More of the color. This phthalo blue is very pretty, bright and shiny. It's a happy color.
Yeah, it's not too bad actually.
There. Just continually use these little crisscross strokes and allow the color to. It just literally blends with the liquid white. And as you work downward here, you get all these fantastic.
This is how we're painting.
See, isn't that easy? That easy.
Perfect.
Sky. There. Yeah, well, I have this on the brush. Tell you what, let's have.
I think it's exactly the same.
Amount of phthalo blue.
Oh my gosh.
Phthalo
I
green.
need to get my water over here.
So we have phthalo blue and phthalo green. Just a small amount of the green. It's very strong. Let's go back up here. Maybe we'll have a little water in here. So we'll just pull right across like this.
Oh my gosh. Everything's falling apart. Okay.
And pull from the outside in.
What? Oh my gosh.
There.
Tiny bit of green.
So you try to pull though from the outside in. If you start here and come across, it'll leave a great big mark. It's very hard to blend out. We want to make this as easy as possible.
Oh my gosh, how am I supposed to
All we'll
paint?
do is just blend that together. And that little light area remains right here, and it sort of gives the illusion of a silhouette of light coming across there. Just a little shiny area.
It's not looking...
Okay, let's wash your brush now.
This is terrible.
If you've painted with me before, you know this is the fun part. And we wash our brushes with odorless thinner. shake off the excess. And then just beat the devil out of it. All right, now with a nice clean brush, now we'll go right back up here.
We're just gonna...
And we'll just blend this guy out a little bit.
This is how we're doing this.
Still using a little crisscross strokes.
How do people make this look so easy?
Now you can work this guy until it's absolutely dead, or you can leave some of these little dark and light areas in it to give it some life.
Oh my gosh. I'm already out of tissue.
Gently, we'll blend it to take out the brush strokes.
Oh.
And right across the bottom.
This was a mistake.
We have a happy little sky. That easy.
Okay.
That easy.
Oh my gosh, it's too wet. No.
Okay. Now then. Let's make some big fluffy clouds today. I'll go right into the titanium white with a 1-inch brush. Pick up the least little touch of the bright red.
I haven't
very small amount.
Sky.
It's very strong. Heat up your whole world.
It's looking absolutely fantastic.
Let's go up here now. Now maybe there's a happy little clouds that just sort of float right around in the sky and have fun.
Okay, we're just going to use my finger from now on.
Mix them up on here. Clouds are very free.
This is so much easier.
Let them play. Maybe it comes right off in here, goes off the top of the canvas.
Russ, you're too gifted.
Wherever.
Or maybe you have the right ututensils.
This is your world. So you create any kind of illusion that you want in your world.
Okay,
there we go.
Fix this.
And these are just little floaters, little happy clouds.
How well is this looking?
And you can put as many or as few as you want.
Well,
now then, we'll take
so many mistakes were made.
A clean, dry, be sure it's dry, 2-inch brush, and I'm going to just gently blend it using tiny little circular strokes.
Okay, we're just going to add white.
Tiniest little strokes.
Just
blend this together.
I'm not even pointing at there now.
Just blend it.
Okay, let's get a bit of white.
Just sort of mix it up.
And let's make some clouds.
Then we're going to lift it. This sort of fluffs the cloud. Just fluffs it right up.
Beat the devil out of it.
So.
Oh my gosh.
See? And then very lightly. There we go. Isn't that fantastic?
Isn't this fantastic?
Okay. Shoot, we're just going
right along here. Green? Okay.
Tell you what, I lived in Alaska.
We are falling very far behind now.
14 years or so. And I really like mountains. So let's do a fantastic little mountain today. I'm going to take some black, some Prussian blue, some Van Dyke brown.
So this is what we're going to do.
Alizarin crimson in there too. Be careful with the crimson or your mountain will turn purple, which is all right. That's all right.
Let's just do this.
They wrote a beautiful song about purple mountains.
Okay, now we're just
going to
very
flat.
Add water.
And then cut across so you have a small little paint right over the edge of the knife. There you go. Let's go up here. Now then, you have to make an almighty decision. Where's your mountain live? I think he's going to live. He is now. Right there.
Okay. Now we just need to cover that up.
Maybe there's a bump there.
So just white.
And just sort of make a decision.
Cover that.
Mountains growing.
Oh, there we go.
See,
it's not even noticeable. At least the sky is colored. Somewhat. Oh my gosh.
Right over like that. Now scrape off all the excess paint. Here I'm just really using firm pressure. Pushing that paint right into the fabric.
Oh, he's doing other stuff now. I wish I had black.
And pull.
We're just going to keep doing the clouds. We're just going to forget about the mountains.
Blends it out so it gets lighter at the bottom. You can see the entire mountain. It's always lighter at the bottom than it is at the top.
This looks so beautiful right now.
Pollution and all those things
look like a whole bunch of blue or nothing.
See? Because this is wet, so you can just move this paint. You can pull it. You can move it all over the canvas.
This looks fine.
You'd be in Agony City right now.
It's a bit of a stormy,
let's go back to
happy little accidents everywhere.
Let's put some snow on this mountain.
There's just
For that, I'll take
happy little accidents everywhere.
Very flat.
Doesn't look too bad.
Just to get that
add
little
more
roll
water.
of paint again. See there? Okay, let's go back down. Now, think where your light's coming from. You have to start making some big decisions now. If you're right-handed, normally it's easier for the light to come from the right side. So let's go right here. Touch, no pressure. Just the weight of the knife. No pressure. See there? Let it float right down the side of that mountain.
Hey, doesn't look too bad.
Look at there. Look at there.
Oh my gosh.
Just
I am far behind. I'm not even going to bother adding clouds because
absolutely no pressure.
Work.
No pressure.
These paints are not made for this sort of
thing. If you're not careful, your hand will just literally float away.
With
just
the finger.
Float away. Very soft and very gentle. There we go.
Okay. Finally, we can move on to the next stage of we're just going to use a marker.
Look here.
Okay, we're just going to... I'm going to go back to the mountain.
Pull it out. Very flat.
Let's see what he does.
Okay. And just sort of make a decision and put it in. Mountains grow in all kinds of shapes and colors. And there, you're restricted only by your imagination. Pull this right over like that. Now scrape off all the excess paint. Here I'm just really using firm pressure. Pushing that paint right into the fabric.
So far this is actually the best part of it.
And then we'll take a 2-inch brush and I want to grab it and pull. This removes excess
does not
paint
like
and
putting too much
out,
texture
so it
on
gets
this.
lighter at the bottom. You can see the entire mountain. It's always lighter at the bottom than it is at the top because we have mist and pollution and all those things that break up and diffuse light.
Just add another mountain
this is
over
wet,
here.
so you can just move this paint. You can pull it. You can move it all over the canvas. If this was a dry canvas, you'd be in Agony City right now. There we go.
Oh, if this was a dry canvas, I'd be in agony. No, not for me.
Let's put some snow on this mountain.
Worse.
For that, I'll take the titanium white, pull it out very flat, and then cut across to get that little roll of paint again.
Okay, little roll of paint.
Now,
we can actually do this because we do have proper paint for this part.
some big decisions now.
Where'd the white go?
If you're right-handed, normally it's easier for the light to come from the right side. So let's go right here. Touch, no pressure. Just the weight of the knife. No pressure. See there? Let it float right down the side of the
knife? Dude.
Look at there.
Okay.
Look at there.
I don't ever remember there being a knife.
Follow the angles in your mountain and let it float. Absolutely no pressure.
Add it to this lid.
No pressure. Pretend that if you're not careful, your hand will just literally float away. Just float away. Very soft and very gentle. There we go. See, and then you have to make big decisions. Maybe this peak right here. Oh, look here. Look here. There it comes. See?
Okay, it's not bad.
See, you can bring it right in front. You can move mountains. You can do anything on this canvas.
Oh, I should have done it with this
tip. Canvas, you have total power. Absolutely. Now then, let's put some shadows in there. For that, I'm going to take some white. We'll put a little Prussian blue in it. Just white, Prussian blue.
Oh my gosh.
Mix it up to us about that color. Pull it out very flat again. Cut
so
across.
Since we are using textures and not actually paint, this part's not mixed in. So now we need to actually do that.
Touch and just pull down. Now we're following the angles on the other side of the mountain. Watch here. I want to push that back. So
we gotta clean this
here, and then I'll come distinctly through. See how it pushes that peak right back? Oh. That's sneaky, huh?
I'm gonna be having a very rough shower tonight.
You can do it.
Because I am covered in paint.
Do it. There's no big secret here. We'll show you everything that you need to paint fantastic paintings. There we go. Look at that. See? When you put those shadows in there, everything just sort of pops out at you. It brings it alive.
I wish I still had my black paint.
See, now we have a little hunk of paint right here that doesn't look like much until we add a shadow under it. See there, you add a shadow and it becomes a separate entity. Becomes a ridge all by itself.
That blue looks so nice on his. Okay, we're just gonna
pull in all kinds of heavy.
We're just gonna make it. I studied VCD for several years. I can do this.
Watch here. Sometimes it's fun just to play some games. You can come right down in here and look at there.
Okay,
look at there. There's another peak. That easy. That easy. But when you put the shadow in here, then it really becomes.
So he did this part turning it a bit blue. So let's try to do that now.
Create little ridges wherever you want. And it's just a game of angles. Mountains are just geometric shapes. Now we can take.
Try to make these mountains a bit better.
Maybe I'll bring this one distinctly in front of that. See there? And it pushes that mountain back. This is one of the ways that you create depth and distance in your painting.
If this was an actual canvas, this scraping thing would actually 100% work.
There we go. Okay. I get carried away sometimes. I really like to paint mountains, and I'd cover up the whole canvas with mountains. And that's not bad when you're learning. Take an old canvas and start at the top and paint all the way down with mountains, and then just zip them right off and do it again. That's the way you learn. If there's a secret to anything, it's practice. Just practice. And you really can do this. I get hundreds and hundreds of letters from people all over the country, just like you and I. And they're painting beautiful pictures. Some of the series we've showed some of the photographs that people have sent. It's almost unbelievable. There, all I'm doing is tapping and then lifting upward. Lifting upward like that removes the tap marks and creates that nice soft misty area down there. And over here we follow these angles. Always follow the angles that you've created in your mountains. See there? Isn't that easy? We got a happy mountain.
Yes, we got a very happy mountain.
Okay. Let's make some little footy hills back here. I'm gonna start off and mix up some color. I'll just use this mountain color, and let's put some white with it and see what we have here.
Just blend it in.
So that's just mainly some blue and black, alizarin crimson, and to that I'm going to add the least little touch of sap green, just to give it a little greenish color.
Green, cool.
Now, part of it here I'm going to add some white and make it even lighter, just like so.
Oh,
okay. Clean the knife.
I don't even know what he's doing at the moment.
Then let's use a different brush today. This is an oval brush. Maybe we can get a close-up shot of it. It's a little different. See, it's sort of round. This is an oval. A little different. Watch here, though. I'm going to fill it full of that color we just made.
Okay.
Just really loaded full of paint. Okay, let's go right up here. Now then, you have to make a big decision. Let's say a little footy hill lives right here, and all I'm doing is just tapping. Isn't that fantastic? Look at all the little things it makes in there. Looks like just the tops of thousands of little trees far off in the distance.